stage. He decided he wanted to lead, and he just jumped in with all that he has. And BJ is here today because he has become my Facebook friend. So for those of you who are discount Facebook, it's tough. Okay? So I Facebook friend this young man. Okay? Now, do we look like truth-telling, honesty, and candor, likely buddies? Right? We have a generational thing. We have a lot of things that are different. But the reality is, if you have the same philosophy and the same heart, it doesn't matter, right? And so BJ became my friend. He kept poking me. You know, you can poke somebody on Facebook, and he keeps poking me. I said, all right, enough of this. You're going to come, and you're going to give a speech, and you're going to become a professional, motivational speaker. And if that's what you really want, let's get game on, let's go, let's do this. So he's going to live a vibrant life through becoming a motivational speaker. So today is one of his premier appearances. You'll be able to say, I knew BJ Stockton then. So no pressure. But BJ is going to give a wonderful speech today called Reinvent Yourself. Please welcome BJ Stockton.
Like I told you guys, my name is BJ. I can't say I'm a little bit nervous, but it's hard to be nervous about something that you're passionate about. It's hard to be nervous when you love what you do and you love what you're talking about. So my speech today is on Reinvent Yourself. So when you were a child, how many of you had dreams of being something great? You know, policeman, a firefighter, an athlete, pretty much everyone, right? You wanted to be something special. You wanted to be phenomenal. You wanted to change the world. You wanted to save lives. Money wasn't on your mind. You wanted to have fun, you know? But somewhere along the way, life got in the way. You had to grow up. You had to, you know, get a real job, pay the bills, work at a factory, work at McDonald's, you know, do something productive, something more realistic than, you know, being a professional football player. We were taught to create smaller goals so it'd be easier to achieve them. We were taught to just go through life, you know, don't get in too much trouble, don't make too much noise, you know, slow down a little bit, you know, save a lot of money so when you're old and senile and handicapped, you can get tattoos and drive around in Lamborghinis. How many 70-year-olds do you really know driving around in Lamborghinis or going to parties? Not many, right? That's not what they're into. That's not fun to them anymore. Carpe diem means seize the day. That means cherish the day now. Don't worry about living life 50 years from now when it's not promised. Live life today. Well, it's a great time to be alive. It's the best time to be alive. And most of us, we need to reinvent ourselves to be the person that we were called to be the person that we were meant to be in this life. Now,
You want to tell me when?
oh yeah, go back. Okay, so black people are 21 times more likely to get killed by the cops than white people. That's not an excuse. I was raised in the hood and in the ghetto and the projects all my life. That's not an excuse. My family had less than $5,000 a year income. That's not an excuse. If you want to change your life and change the situation, it's not up to your mom or your dad or your friends or your significant other. It's up to you. If you want to be better for yourself, you want to be better than your mom or your dad was or your inspiration is, it's up to you to make that change. You owe it to yourself to do things for yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to get in contact with Nicole for you. Nobody's going to make the videos for you or put it out on Instagram or on Facebook or on YouTube for you. You got to do it yourself. So if you want to make that change in your life, you have to do it. When you were a child, God said when you're born, you're filled with purpose. You're filled with all of the skills and gifts that you need to become the best that you can possibly be in your life. He said you have every single thing you need to have whatever you want in your life. You can change anything about yourself. Clearly.
Not bad.
Physical characteristics and personality traits. If you want to change, you can. If you want to lose weight, then do it. If you want to become faster and better and healthier, then do it. If you want to have a better personality, write down these changes and become it. You can become anything you want to if you have faith in yourself and you believe that you can do it. Most of us believe that, we can stay in this childish state of mind and one day we'll magically turn into the person that we've always intended to be. Like Drake, when he was a child, he'll magically turn into this big pop singer, or Taj Mahal from Smart Guy, will magically turn into this, handsome guy going to college, doing all these different things with their life. But it doesn't work like that. We have all of the power and the authority and when our transformation takes place, and we choose and we decide when we want to become successful. It's not up to anybody else, it's our choice. Actors and artists do it all the time. Soulja Boy, Daniel Radcliffe. Does anybody know who Daniel Radcliffe is? A few of us, right? It's Harry Potter. Actors are given the script of the characteristics, the qualities, and all the skills they need to have to become the person that they intend on being. And based on that, they become great. The world only knows what we decide to show it. So what you put on Facebook, what you put on the computer, what you create for yourself, that's who the world is going to see. So if you want to be great, decide to put that out there. Don't put all your past mistakes and all those different things. Don't let anyone hold you to mistakes you made. I've made 100 mistakes. I'm only 21 years old, and I've made more mistakes than a lot of people in this room. But like I said, if you want to change, then you got to make that change for yourself. I got into a lot of trouble about 6 months ago. My life was slowly going downhill. When I was in high school, I was this big-time football player. I used to do all these different things. Everybody had certain expectations for me, but I didn't have those same dreams and those same visions for myself. I didn't want to be a football player. I was good at it. I did it because I was good. Girls like you because of football. You got a lot of friends because of football. Popularity and stuff. But that's not the vision that I have for myself. So I couldn't keep myself to my past mistakes or my past dreams or the visions that other people had for me. I had to figure it out for myself, figure out what I wanted to do with my life. We were designed to win. We're not losers. God didn't make any losers. We all was chosen to be a part of this earth for a reason. It's the reason why we all are here. It's not by accident. There's no such thing as an accident or a coincidence. You have to forgive yourself for not thinking that it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to mess up sometimes, because what might seem to be the wrong decision at the time is really the right one, because if it weren't for that decision that you made, you wouldn't be where you are now. When we become in alignment and our focus gets right, there are endless possibilities to the things that we can do in this world. Endless. I was 20 years old working at a car dealership. I had a full scholarship to UNC Charlotte. I'm 21 right now, and I'm speaking in front of a lot of professional adults at the Toastmasters Club. When you focus and truly know specifically what it is that you want, there's nothing that you can't do. There's literally nothing that you can't do. I know my potential is endless. I've had big dreams for my life, for myself, since I was 3 years old. I've always knew I was going to be something great. I don't settle for less. I won't settle for mediocrity, because I know I have better for myself, and I know I can be better. Again, about focus. If Miss Nicole says, "BJ, I'm hungry, go get me food," the first thing I need to do is say, what exactly do you want? You can get ribs, you can get chicken, you can get pasta, you can get seafood. That's how the universe works. When you say, I want to be successful, I want to be rich, I want to be famous, that's such a broad statement. You have no idea where to go or what to do from there. But when you get specific and knowing what you want, she says, "BJ, go get me a full plate of ribs, some macaroni, and some mashed potatoes." She knows exactly what it is that she wants. I know exactly what I got to do to go get what she needs, and I know how to put that in alignment. And from there, once you take that first step, the universe does the rest for you. God does the rest for you. So who is that person that you want to become? How are you going to reach inside of yourself and pull out this magnificent person? What does the strong version of you look like? What does the fearless version you look like and feel like and act like and dress like? And most importantly, what does it feel like? What does it feel like to be great? What does it feel like to be smart? You have to develop these feelings in order to accomplish these goals. If you don't know what it feels like, if you don't know what you want, you're never going to get it. So after this, you guys are writing now, but after this speech, I want you to take out a notepad, the pen and paper, the tablet on your phone, it doesn't matter what it is, and write out all of the physical characteristics and qualities that you want the new you to have. What is the new you? Is the new you going to be strong? Is the new you going to be smart, intelligent? Is it going to be funny? Are you going to be stronger? Are you going to be more fit? Are you going to have a six-pack? Are you going to be happier about life? Most people, they think happiness is somebody has to give you happiness. You create that happiness inside your life. If you want to be happy, then be happy. If you want to be funny, then crack a joke or two. Laugh at yourself. Be yourself. Be that person you want to become. My brother is one of my role models. He's an up-and-coming Christian rapper, and he's been rapping for years, but he had never done nothing with it. We started having these motivational conversations. We started having these talks, these encouraging talks. And you know specifically what he's won, and he won a showcase last night in Charlotte. One of my biggest inspirations. I look up to him. So when you know what you want, you can do it. When you write down specifically what your goals are, you know how to achieve it, you know what to do to get to where you want. Like I said, don't let people hold you to your past mistakes or your past transgressions. People will hold you down. You got a lot of haters, especially the more successful you become. That's how you know when you're doing something good in your work. You got haters. You got people coming at you saying, "Oh, but you did this back in May. Oh, but you did this in high school." It doesn't matter what you did. It doesn't matter what you did 5 years ago. It doesn't matter what you did 2 months ago. If you want to make the change and be somebody better, if you want to make the change and be the person that you know you can become, then make that change. Don't worry about what people are saying. Do you, and people will follow. I promise you that. I promise you, it's your life, it's your choice. Live how you want to live. Don't let your mom or your dad make the vision for you of who you want to be in life. If it was up to my dad, I'd be on the first flight to the Air Force tomorrow. Literally tomorrow, okay? So that's not the vision that I have for my life. I knew I could be something better. I knew you know, the Army and the Air Force, those are good choices. I promise you, great choices. But that's not the vision that I have for my life. So I can't let the one chance I have in my life be determined by my dad because he didn't do it, by my grandparents, or by my brother, or by my girlfriend, my fiance. It doesn't matter. You have to make that choice for yourself. You got to do the things that you were called to do. God gave us all the vision, and it's difficult trying to explain to other people, you know, what that vision is and expecting them to see it as clearly and as confidently as you do. They won't. They clearly won't. You have to see it for yourself, and it's your choice and your responsibility to make that vision into a reality. It's risk versus reward. Are you willing to take the chance? Are you willing to take the risk of failure for the possibility of reward? Which one is greater? Is my opportunity to become famous and rich and successful and motivate the world better than my choice of, oh, well, they might not like me. Maybe 2 people might not like my speech. Maybe a couple people like, man, that's his first speech. Well, he did pretty bad. You know, I'm not liking it. No, it doesn't matter. You got to keep on striving. You got to keep moving forward. You got to do the things it takes to get to where you want to be in life. So reinvent yourself.